I'm president of the Toastmasters Club of Amman.
On 92 FM and online at mood.fm, this is the station where music lives forever. Mood 92.
Listening to Mood 92, where music lives forever, and I'm Sarah. I'm with you all the way up until 3 o'clock today, and I'm joined by some very special guests. Now, I'm sure you've heard of Toastmasters, but I'm here to tell you more. I'm joined by the president, Radhika Maaita, and the vice president, Lana Tabba'a. Good afternoon, ladies.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
Good afternoon. Fine, thank you.
So, Radhika, could you tell me, everyone's heard of Toastmasters, but what is Toastmasters?
Well, I'm sure quite a lot, and I'm happy if quite a lot of people have heard of the Toastmasters. The Toastmasters is an international non-profit organization currently comprising 11,000 clubs in 90 countries. That's a standard definition. But what I have to add to it is that the Toastmasters offers a friendly venue where members practice speaking, listening, and leadership skills in a casual atmosphere. It is a club that requests its members to advance the mission and values of the clubs while enjoying unique benefits. Now, personally, I like to refer to the Toastmaster Club as the world's premier self-improvement club, for it grants each of its members the opportunity to grow and develop. It is indeed an educational organization, but it offers a pleasant, social atmosphere. Founded by Ralph Smedley on October 22, 1924, in Santa Ana, California, the organization is open to all people over 18 years of age. It addresses the needs of those who wish to improve their communication, leadership skills in general.
Thank you very much. Now, what I like when you first hear Toastmasters, the name itself is intriguing. Lana, could you tell me, where did the name Toastmasters come from?
Yeah, sure. Well, it's an interesting story, Sarah, because Smedley, the founder, who was the director of education at the YMCA in Illinois in the early 1900s, realized that his colleagues lacked proper communication skills. So he started a small group, and he called it the Toastmasters Group, and that later became the Toastmasters International. And it was so called because their meetings resembled that of a banquet, with toasts, dinners, and after-dinner speeches.
Wow.
And these boys took turns at making speeches and evaluating one another during their weekly meetings, and that was the origin of the word.
Wow, that's so interesting. Well, we'll be right back after this. When we do come back, we're going to find out what are the benefits of joining the Toastmasters Club. The president and vice president of the Rainbow Toastmasters Club. Now, Radhika, what are the benefits of joining a Toastmasters Club?
Well, joining a Toastmasters Club is in itself a very good opportunity to grow and develop, but it mainly helps its members to overcome the fears of public speaking, and those are quite fears to consider. The club's policy and our club's policy, the Rainbow Toastmasters Club of Amman, is learn by doing. And each member learns at a pace suitable to his or her developmental needs. What's very intriguing and challenging about the Toastmasters and joining the Toastmasters as a member is the fact that the Toastmasters provokes, brings out and enhances critical thinking skills, preparing the ground for one's leadership development. So in a Toastmasters club, I mention again our club, the Rainbow Toastmasters of Amman. We get together to help each other reach for and achieve our goals. The friendly, informal atmosphere makes one feel comfortable and at ease. Meetings are fun, and therefore I wish to conclude my talk about the benefits with a quotation from a fellow Toastmasters who says that the Toastmasters is a friendly group, and a friendly group stimulates confidence. Now, confidence inspires engagement. Engagement motivates participation. Participation makes fun, and fun removes barriers between people. Nowadays, I think, more than ever, we need to pull down barriers between people.
I agree,
That's
100%. 100%. Now, Lana, if I were to attend a Toastmasters club, could you describe just a typical meeting at Toastmasters? What would I expect?
Yes, sure. Well, Sarah, we meet twice a month, and every meeting has a theme, with speakers working their way up the communications track and role takers working their way up the leadership track. Now, because Toastmasters really believes that communication and leadership go hand in hand, so you get to polish your skills in both. Now, for example, our upcoming meeting at Rainbow has a Cherish Yourself theme, and everything takes place during that 2-hour meeting around that theme. Now, we have a Master of Ceremony every meeting, referred to as the Toastmaster of the Day, and this is the person who orchestrates the entire meeting. The meeting consists of 3 parts, Sarah. We start our meeting with the prepared speeches, and here we have speakers who follow the Toastmasters manuals with specific objectives, and they can talk on topics of their choice. Like we have speeches, and that's my favorite, with objectives on vocal variety, and that's really playing with volume, pitch, rate, quality, and pauses, and that was really a very interesting project for me. We have other objectives that focus on body language, structure, and then we have advanced manuals focusing on humorous speeches, technical presentations, public relations, just to name a few. Now, the second part of the meeting is the impromptu speeches.
Those sound difficult.
Yes, and this is referred to as table topics in Toastmasters, and that's where you get to think on your feet. And the final part, and this is really a very important part, is evaluations. And this is where constructive feedback is given to all speakers in order to improve. We have a general evaluator, speech evaluators. We have timers who time speeches and the entire meeting parts. We have a grammarian who comes up with the word of the day and notices catchy phrases. And we have an ah counter. And this is a person who counts all the lapses and the ahs and ums during the speech.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. Well, we'll be back, and when I do come back, I'm going to tell you how you can join the Toastmasters Club. With the president and vice president of the Rainbow Toastmasters Club. Now, Radhika, how can someone join the Toastmasters Club?
Well, it's so easy, I should say. And there are 2 pieces of advice. One, to look for a member so that you can be invited to one of the meetings of one of the clubs, now that we are in Amman, or search the Toastmasters Club database online to identify, first of all, the clubs in the area you live. Now, Sarah, that gives me also a good opportunity to invite you to your convenience to attend any of our Rainbow Toastmasters meetings. We have them every first Sunday and third Sunday of every month from September to June at the Orthodox Club.
Oh, wow, thank you.
But now, after searching the database for those who are not so lucky to be invited to one of the clubs, you narrow down first the data that you find to check which clubs have when and where they are meeting based on the time of the day of the week, so that you can opt for the best, what best works for you. Another piece of advice would be to visit several clubs, because you are accepted as a guest for 3 visits. So it's good before taking a decision to check out, to market a little bit your options. Now, if you are over 18 years of age, sign up with a local club of your choice. The Toastmasters Club dues are really inexpensive. You then instantly become a member of the international community of Toastmasters. All you'll have to do then is to commit yourself to integrity, respect, service, and excellence, the values of the Toastmasters organization, and, of course, support the mission of the Toastmasters.
Wow, brilliant. So, Lana, my last question for you today is, if somebody already thinks that their public speaking is efficient enough, what could they possibly gain more knowledge on by joining Toastmasters?
Yeah, you know, for me, Sarah, Toastmasters has been the best platform to practice my speaking. And as they say, practice makes perfect.
Of course it does.
I've improved tremendously through feedback I've been receiving, as well as the mentoring. And I've been able really to dig into myself and rediscover myself and take people on my journey. And that has been so exciting.
It sounds wonderful. So if people want to look up you on Facebook, what do they search?
Rainbow Toastmasters Club, and there's also Toastmasters International. That's the International Toastmasters site. We also have a website, which is www.rainbow.toastmastersclubs.org, and please visit our YouTube channel. You'll get to see all the lovely videos,
Wow.
speeches of our speakers.
So people can actually see what they can get themselves into at first. Wow, that sounds absolutely wonderful. Well, I would like to thank my very special guests today, the President and Vice President of the Rainbow Toastmasters Club, Radhika Maaita and Lana Tabba'a. Now, before you leave, would you like to pick the next song that I'm going to play?
Cat Stevens.
Sure.
It's a Wild World.
That's a wonderful song. Well, you're listening to Mood 92, where music lives forever, and this is Cat Stevens.